Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we explored the entirety of Hazy Maze Cave and got ourselves done with the first two... What the hell am I saying? We completed we discovered Hazy Maze Cave, explored it, got the metal cap unlocked, fully completed the area, getting all the stars, including the 100 coin, and then we went back to Big Boo's Haunt and Jolly Roger Bay and got ourselves the last two remaining stars there. And in today's episode, we are going to be spending pretty much the entirety of the first half of the episode collecting the 100 coins for both Jolly Roger Bay and Big Boo's Haunt. First off being, obviously, Jolly Roger Bay. We're gonna get out of the camera. There we go. Now, the coins in this level are kind of scarce, scattered across throughout most of the area. There aren't a lot of coins to collect. Well, there are, but it's just kind of really spaced apart. I think there's just barely over 100 coins for this level. Probably around 110 or so, but I don't think there's like a whole lot. Obviously, you got to collect most of the red coins, as they're going to be giving you 2 coins each, which is very helpful. It's something that Mario Sunshine can learn from. Still need to play that. Still need to find a time where I can actually stream it. Probably tomorrow because, well, technically today. Because that's when I'm going to be uploading the whole video. I just haven't had a good, like, chance to stream anything. But I will. I mean, I managed to stream the Henry Stickmin collection, but that was about it. Alright. That's most of the... I think we can probably just go ahead and collect the last red coin down here as well. Oh! That works. Okay, yeah, a weird thing is with... Okay, so a weird thing that I've discovered recently. If you get hit, but you collect a coin at the same time that you're hit, you will technically take no damage. Another similar thing happens with the recovery heart. I don't think I've actually... Really? Okay, I guess that's just not going to be collected then. The recovery heart is the little heart that appears in some stages where there's like a tough challenge here and there, like let's say the rocks, or going up to defeat King Bob-omb or something like that. If you run through the heart, you recover health, and apparently if you run through the heart and then get hit by something, you will still recover health. It's an odd interaction, but that's how it works. I don't know why that's exactly how it works, but it just is. Anyway, the majority of the blue coins in this level are going to be mostly, or the majority of the 100 coins are going to be mostly from that blue switch there. And with just over barely 104 coins, that's every coin in the level. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, it's every coin in the level. There's, now you can open the star door on Bowser's 3rd floor. Bowser's there, you know. Oh, you found all the cap switches, haven't you? Red, green, and blue. The caps you get from the colored blocks are really helpful. Hurry along now, the 3rd floor is just ahead. So now we have means to the reaching the highest point in the castle. Well, technically the semi-highest point. But the unfortunate thing is that we're not going to be going there just yet. In fact, I think we're not going to be able to get there for quite a while. I'm trying to remember if we're going to be able to collect about 20 more stars. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be collecting 20 more stars. That's the really unfortunate thing about... Oh, whoops. Damn it. It's kind of the unfortunate thing about this game. It's not really gapped too well, I should say. Oh no, what's the correct word? Gated? No, it's not really. It's a tough thing to say. Because if you get pretty much everything done before you fight Bowser, you have way more stars than you need to get to the last confrontation. Like, by the time we're done, by the time we're gonna fight Bowser, like the final, the one for the basement. When we're gonna be fighting Bowser in the basement, we're already gonna have enough stars to just go ahead and fight him for the final battle. I'm obviously not gonna be doing that right away because it's, you know, kind of unnecessary. But it's just weird that the star counts aren't really spread too well for like unlocking certain places. Like, it's also weird that after the basement, or after like the first floor, or I should say the entrance, or foyer, one or the other. There's not really any incentive to collect stars to progress. If you want to just get the game done, you can just collect 70 stars and that'll be it. But after the first area, there's no real reason to... what I'm saying is that they don't give you any incentive to actually collect stars because there's only the big star doors they have to worry about. And of course the keys and stuff, but those are also acquired from Bowser. And if you just play the game normally, you will collect 70 stars easily. The thing is, you don't even need any of the caps. I'm pretty sure it's very easy to collect all the stars, or collect most of the stars and get the game done without getting any of the caps. Because the levels don't prevent you from getting stars that are out of order. Like, for Bomb on Battlefield, you're able to get the 6th star on the first mission. So it's really not that much of a issue getting stars. Obviously, there are some stars that are easier to get with some certain abilities, such as the caps, but even then, it's still pretty easy to get most of the stars. I mean, you can even trick some of the stars, mostly. Like with, what's it called? Mario Wings to the Sky. You're very able to get the star from that just by launching yourself at the destination of where the spots are to go through. It does take a lot of time just like trying to memorize where exactly you need to go, but it's still very doable. I guess the gates aren't allowing me to jump up there. But yeah, there's a lot of minimal requirements to actually beat this game. I'm surprised that they're so minimal. It's kind of crazy how minimal there are. Because like normally you would be able to just like collect everything normally, yeah, but it's just strange how there's so many features that you can just ignore, really. Oh. I don't, there are so very little stars that are just basically freebies. Like we saw with the Hazy Maze Cave, the 6th star there, that was just simple wall jumps. I mean, yes, there are some stars that are literally impossible to get without the caps, but even still, it's just not necessary most of the time. If anything, the caps offer a opportunity to get things done easier, like the Hazy Maze Cave missions where you have to go through a toxic maze. The metal cap isn't required. It's just a bit easier to get through there because you don't have to worry about getting poisoned or anything. I don't know. It's just really weird. It's a weird game. It's a weird requirements for some things. Is it as weird as Mario Sunshine where you have to collect like 150 blue coins or something? No, not by a long shot. Is it still strange? Very much so. Anyway, there we go with the 100 coins. Oh, hello. Very simple to get because there are a lot of blue coins in this level. When I playtested earlier and I figured out how many coins you can get in this level, there are 151 coins total in this level. I think this is the most out of any level because I also checked Whomp's Fortress. There are only, I think, if you step on the Whomps a bunch of times to get their bonus coins, there are only 140 coins. So I was correct on that statement earlier. But there are only 140 coins in Whomp's Fortress. And I think Big Boo's Hut has the most coins out of any level, being 151. I might be wrong on that. Well, technically, if we're going for technical terms of how many coins you can collect in a level, the Bowser levels are the levels you can collect the most coins in, because Bowser will continuously breathe fire, and you'll basically be able to collect an infinite amount of coins that way. But coin counts don't matter in those levels, so it doesn't really matter in the long run, so it's really not necessary to do so. But yeah, there we have it. That's pretty much the entirety of the first floor done. Let's see, 1, 2, wait, there it is. Yep. And this little bugger's back again. I don't know what causes him to come back. I think you just have to get a few stars done in the basement and he'll come back, but I'm not really too sure as to what the requirements are to get him back. There we go. No, not you again. I'm in a great hurry, can't you see? I have no time to squabble over stars. Here, have it. I almost never meant to hide it from you. It's just that I'm in such a rush. That's it. That's all. Now, I must be off. Out, let me go. Then why are you just hanging around in the basement? He's not even doing anything. But yeah, catching the... What's it called? Mib? Nib? Something? Ib? I can't remember. But yeah, catching him a second time will get you a second star. And we're going straight into level 7, Lethal Lava Land, with the first mission being Boil the Big Bully. Don't be a pushover. If anyone tries to shove you around, push back. It's a one-on-one with a fiery finish for the loser. Alright, Lethal Lava Land. I hate this place. A lot of people like this level for some reason. It's probably one of my least favorite levels. I mentioned before in Banjo-Tooie that I really dislike lava levels. I think they're just terribly designed sometimes. And this world just shows it. These things are bullies, by the way. You can't really defeat them by any means normally. God damn it. But if you manage to shove them back a bit, into the lava specifically, they'll burn up and they'll drop a coin. This level in particular, I don't like. Primarily because it's just... This is a terrible level design. Like, there is nothing in this level that... For God's sakes. There is nothing in this level that screams, like, interesting level design. It's all just a bunch of random platforms here and there. In this random, like... What is this supposed to be? Like, every single level has had kind of like a thematic going on. Like, had like a battlefield and a fortress and, you know, a cave. This is just a bunch of platforms in a lava place. It's not interesting in any way whatsoever, and it's just really dull and boring. And I still have way more qualms with, like, the issue with the whole level itself, but yeah. Anyway, I've been completely ignoring what the mission was. You just go ahead and push the big guy into the lava and a star pops up. It's pretty easy. Mission number 2 is going to be Bully the Bullies. Yeah, I just don't like this level. Primarily because it's a lava level, but also because it's just not a good level. The only interesting design part about this level is the inside of the volcano, and that's really not saying much because it's, you know, an inside the volcano. You can't really do much wrong there. Anyway, for this mission, we have to defeat these 3 bullies here because they are, I don't know, being bothersome. God, they're really annoying. I also hate the bullies. The bullies are like the stupidest enemy designs ever. Oh yeah, push him around. He can also push you way back, and if you get more than one around you, then you're pretty much fucked because they're so fucking annoying to deal with in groups. There we go. Once we defeat the 3 of them, another big one will drop down, and like before, we just gotta kick this one over into the pit, and we'll get ourselves a star. I mean, at least the stars are pretty simple. It's the amount of just annoyingness about this level. Mission number 3 is going to be 8-coin puzzle with 15 pieces. And I'm actually going to show off, just before the starting point is actually a spot where you can grab the wing cap. I don't know why it's here. I guess probably for easier maneuverability around the level, which makes sense. But our destination is this spot here. It's an 15-piece puzzle with it sliding around with Bowser. All we gotta do is just... This is also the easiest 8 red coin mission ever. Like, they couldn't have thought of anything better? Like, it's just... Whoop. There we go. It's that simple. It's such a dumb mission. Red Hot Log Rolling is going to be the 4th mission, and it's also going to be putting on to my other statement of being how just this level is just a bunch of random shit mashed together. Like, you get a random slider puzzle for no particular reason. Just a bunch of random platforms strewn about. And for some weird and bizarre reason, there's just a log sitting out here. Why? Why this? Literally every single other, like, lava world in, like, every other Mario game is way better designed than this place. It actually makes sense that it's a lava world. This makes no bloody sense. I get that it's, like, the first 3D Mario game, but they still could have done way better. Like, I mean, they've done way better. I mean, Corona Mountain's not really much of an improvement since the last one, but it's still like, more of a proper lava world. Mission number 5 is going to be taking us into the center point of the level with hot-footed into the volcano. Hell, Mario Galaxy had way better lava levels, and I actually kind of enjoyed those ones. Not so much, but yeah. Alright, for this mission, I'm going to try to stop rambling because it's just gonna, I'll ramble once we're doing the 100 coins. We are going into the volcano! The only interesting part about this whole level, because it's actually really cleverly designed, because, you know, it's a volcano. What we gotta do is basically just reach it to the very top, going through a bunch of bullies and fire traps, as well as this weird thing here that's just there. Looks like a big cheese grater. Jump through these platforms there. Now, you can barely see it, but there's a heart on this platform right here. Do that if you fall down, because it's... Or run through that if you fall down, because you will be taking some damage falling down. Got a lava waterfall right there, which is very... Actually, it's magma inside, isn't it? Yeah. Go ahead and jump on these toilet paper tubes. And get over this fancy-looking shrine and grab the star. And finally, mission number 6 is going to be elevator tour in the volcano. This is also going to be requiring us to head back to the volcano. Interesting thing about the volcano, if you die within the volcano, you will immediately be put back into the volcano if you jump back in the painting. Even if you don't have a mission in the volcano, but it's just weird. In fact, you know what? I'll show it off. I have an abundance of lives. I can show off what happens if you die in here. So we die in the volcano. And if we do die in the volcano, if we jump back into the painting, we're immediately put back. And I believe it's going to be the last... Yes, it will be the last mission that you pick. So it doesn't even matter if you pick like the first level or the first mission or anything. You'll still be put back into the volcano. The only downside to this is that you're going to lose your entire coin count. So don't do that if you're aiming for 100 coins. The 100 coins isn't that bad in this level. In fact, it's probably one of the more easier ones. Simply because of one of the main mechanics of it. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, so yeah, we ride the elevators up to this pole right here. Wait for this thing to spin around once. Jump onto it. Jump up here. And we're good. Jump onto these platforms. It's very minuscule, tiny platforms. And grab ourselves the star. And there we have it. That's all the stars in Lethal Lava Land. Also a very short level if you're just collecting all the stars. They're all very easy to get. The longest one is probably going to be the coins, but even still, that's just, no, crap. That's not true. So if I remember correctly. Yeah, well, I can kill myself again. I'm going to be getting 2 lives by the end of this anyway. The mission you want to choose is actually the 5th and 6th level, but because for some reason, they only decided to make a shell spawn in the 5th or 6th mission for some reason. I don't know why they did it, but they did it, if I'm remembering this correctly. Yes, it is. Here it is. It's just here. It's not here if you pick any of the other previous 4 missions, but it's here if you pick the 5th one. Or the 6th one, because, you know, that makes sense. So with the shell, we're able to traverse the lava pretty easily just by surfing across it. This is probably the most, like, one of the very few enjoyable things about this level. The camera can work properly. God. Whoa. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, no, there we go. Attention to Mr. I here. Alright, and that pretty much ruins the run, for the most part. Which is unfortunate. But the 100 coins in this level is fairly easy as well. But with the 8 red coins being right here in the middle here. And if the puzzle completes itself, it actually spawns some 5 coins, which is fairly helpful. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it doesn't keep doing that, but whatever. Really don't like lava worlds. It's just literally just the hazard world. You like traversing the level? Nah, we don't like that. Have fun getting hit by everything and not be able to walk on mostly anything. another Mr. I over here. So we'll go ahead and make him get a little dizzy. Now the tricky part is, do we just go straight into the volcano? Actually, there are a few more coins over here where these small bullies were. Am I gonna die? Of course I am. Alright, pretty much back to where we were last time. God, it's so annoying. There's another thing I want to talk about where it just comes... The most annoying thing about this level. It's not mostly about the level design itself, but the fact that Mario just loses absolute control when you get hit by, like, lava or fire. It's so obnoxious. Just make him get hit like Banjo does whenever he gets hit by fire or lava. Okay, for this one we gotta time it so that the lava will rise up just as we land. I didn't time it right, so we're gonna be hit by a few more. Oh, look at that, I actually grabbed them all. Neat. Alright, now to carefully make our way towards the volcano, because that's where the majority of the... No. Oh my god. Carefully make... Oh, thank god there are coins here. Just gotta make it in the volcano, because that's where the last few coins that we need to collect are. Also, I forgot to mention this, but if you stand on the ring surrounding the volcano, after a while it just starts to erupt for some reason, and I think they're actually pretty easy to dodge, because I don't think I've ever been hit by the fireballs that spew from it. Anyway, last few coins are just going to be collected by running up the volcano, so it's going to be very easy from here on out. As long as you just don't fall down or die from some mysterious circumstance. Like I say, we just need 2 more, and we're probably going to be getting it on these platforms here. Yes, we are. So yep, that's Lethal Lava Land. Probably one of my least favorite levels. Not my absolute least favorite level, because those are going to be coming up very later, much so. Or they're going to be coming later. The last 2 levels. Everybody knows what those levels are, and they suck. Because they couldn't think of a better song to get for those levels. And the song's like one of the probably... Yeah, it's mostly the song. Yeah. There's also a lot of 1-ups, so if you're ever low on 1-ups, just take a shell and just like ride around for a while, because there's a lot of 1-ups just lying around in the level. Alright, that's Lethal Lava Land complete. I think we're good for just ending it here, because I think we actually got quite a bit of stuff done. Let's see, we got 200 coin missions done before this. Pretty much completed the entirety of this. Yeah, I think we're good for ending the episode here. So, next time on Super Mario 64, we are going to be heading into the, well, semi-final world for the basement, which is actually right behind us. It doesn't even have a picture. It's secret. Sort of. Not really. See you guys next time.